everyone.
Dude, oh my god, no way!
One fatal lapse in judgment, and this driver was staring down an oncoming train. It's a race against time where every millisecond counts in a desperate scramble for safety.
Смотрите, ДТП нахуй! На нахуй! Пиздец! Вот это прикол, блядь! Ебануться!
A tram in St. Petersburg triggered an accidental fire show as overhead wires short-circuited in its wake. A stalled semi-truck, a gargantuan turbine blade, and a speeding train with no way to stop. This is the moment three giants collided in a split-second tragedy.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Gambling on the assumption that the train would slow down, this driver made a reckless move that nearly ended in tragedy for bystanders in Santa Maria Magdalena, Mexico. I'll never get why some people find it so hard to wait just a few seconds. A fire suddenly broke out aboard a commuter train traveling between Vnukovo and Mykronets, Russia, though fortunately everyone escaped unharmed.
Кто-то вышел из поезда.
When facing a speeding train, simply waving your hands won't change the outcome.
ChurchillMortgage.com. Equal Housing Lender, 1749 Mallory Lane, Suite 100.
He narrowly escaped disaster. A few more seconds of hesitation could have turned Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, into the scene of a terrible tragedy. Captured here is the last remaining train of the Fichtelberg Railway in Germany as 2025 comes to a close. While studying Hurricane Irma in 2017, storm chaser Simon Brewer found himself face to face with the storm's terrifying force. You may want to think twice before tossing out your trash, because in Finland, someone discovered something truly unexpected inside this pile of garbage. Seeing a person, a wild octopus, and several dolphins interacting together is a rare reminder of how incredible intelligent life can be. They came dangerously close to disaster, as if they were pushing their luck as far as possible. A truck travelling through a narrow mountain pass in India barely avoided catastrophe when a massive landslide suddenly crashed down and swallowed the road ahead. A massive rhino suddenly stormed down a road in India, forcing nearby people to scatter in panic.
What?
What? Guys, if you are not, put your cat down. Oh no! No! Oh my God!
Today was a harsh reminder for her about the dangers of blind spots and driving in the wrong lane. A powerful explosion suddenly rocked a parking lot in Makhachkala, Russia, leaving damaged cars, blaring alarms, and panic spreading everywhere. This doorbell camera captured the terrifying power of a tornado ripping through Kentucky and destroying everything in its path.
Oh mon Dieu.
Ouh là là. Ça va pas arriver là, j'espère.
Mettez-vous. Non mais attends. Non, mais là, c'est
Tourists
énorme.
in
C'est
Six de
énorme.
Fer à Cheval, France, safely watched a huge landslide unfold from what turned out to be the perfect viewing spot.
Ah bah oui, il y a le chemin de...
Et là, s'il y a quelqu'un qui monte au Tenverge, c'est foutu. Hein. Oh putain, mon cœur comme il tape. Non, mais il y a des...
Lady's about to get hit by a train. Oh, yes. All right, we could be stuck here for a while, Jessica.
Don't...
Just make the U-turn.
There's almost always a reason why traffic suddenly comes to a halt, but this driver in Turkey seemed to ignore all the warning signs. Sometimes, following every traffic rule still isn't enough to avoid bad luck, something this driver in China discovered firsthand.
我跑到对面去啊！
Esta sí lo agarró.
Massive waves slammed into the Atlantic coastline, causing severe damage to businesses in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic. A devastating F3 tornado tore through Dolores, Uruguay, leaving residents helpless as homes and buildings were violently ripped apart by the storm.
That is going to be... Damn it! Until we get back. In a big movie.
I may not be an expert, but that NS train in New York definitely seemed to be producing an alarming amount of smoke. Thankfully, firefighters were already on the scene. On Hawaii's Big Island, nature puts on a breathtaking display as molten lava flows into the ocean, where fire and water violently collide. South Dakota witnessed a powerful tornado that brought intense winds and dramatic skies, damaging property while fortunately leaving no one injured.
My God, look at that thing.
So several hundred feet high of dust moving here into Florence. You can see it just really stretching high up into the atmosphere. It's about to overtake those neighborhoods right there. You can just see it approaching very, very quickly.
Severe flooding in Yellowstone washed away the riverbank, causing an entire house to collapse into the raging current and drift downstream. Get ready for a scene straight out of Mission Impossible with a wild twist from China. This driver in Guangdong, China looked like he was recreating a scene straight out of Fast and Furious with the way he floored the accelerator.
下面那窗子没关上。
Heavy winter snow turned Donner Summit, California into a scene straight out of a Disney movie, and this is how locals deal with the snow piling up on their rooftops. Réunion Island turns into a fiery spectacle as Piton de la Fournaise erupts, sending streams of lava and blazing fountains into the night sky. Aerial drone footage captured the breathtaking eruption of Iceland's Zundnúkur crater, where fire and earth collided in a mesmerizing display. A massive wave suddenly slammed into a man at Devil's Tier in Nusa Lembongan, Bali, proving that even the most beautiful views can be dangerously unpredictable. Properly secure your cargo, because overloaded trucks can put every driver on the road at serious risk. Measuring 62 inches wide and weighing 2,797 pounds, this massive firework became the star of the 2020 Steamboat Springs Winter Carnival.
Bro, look at these clouds.
Phenomenon, dude.
What is going on? What is that?
Okay. But look over there, there's a circle on that's the actual cloud. Yeah. It's like a missing puzzle piece or something.
What is going on here with these clouds?
A mysterious saucer-like cloud hovering above Moscow sparked wild alien theories online. If you enjoy strange and incredible moments like this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Time eventually brings down even the mightiest giants. Within seconds, these enormous industrial landmarks collapsed into clouds of dust. Footage from Typhoon Matmo serves as a powerful reminder to stay prepared for extreme weather, as fierce winds and heavy rain battered southern China. A violent tornado tore through the suburbs of Henan Province, China, destroying homes, uprooting trees, and ripping down power lines within minutes. A storm chaser in Cole, Oklahoma found themselves directly in the path of a powerful EF3 tornado, with violent winds and debris slamming into the vehicle.
Hey, slow down on the rocks, baby. It's dangerous in there. Oh my god, baby, come back, the Lord of all nearly hit ya! Oh my god, baby, you alright?
One wrong move inside this workshop triggered a frightening chain reaction in seconds. Powerful winds suddenly tore through a restaurant in Henan, China, causing diners to panic and rush for safety. During a landslide in Turkey, a cab driver survived a terrifying close call as a giant boulder barely missed the car. The shop suddenly caved in on itself, sending dust and debris exploding everywhere in a scene of pure chaos. Relentless rain soaked the mountainside in Hà Giang, Vietnam, unleashing a frightening landslide that tore through the area. A massive avalanche roared through the mountains of Qinghai, sending huge waves of snow crashing down the slopes. Lemon sharks are surprisingly capable of recognizing humans and can even form bonds with divers, often excitedly following them around underwater. A massive avalanche thundered down a mountainside in Switzerland as an enormous wave of snow and ice swept across the landscape with unstoppable force. CCTV cameras recorded scenes of fear and chaos as a powerful earthquake shook Turkey in 2020.